Is it worth me destroying my future for a moment of pleasure? Is it worth me destroying my soul for a moment of pleasure? Is it worth me destroying what God has for me, for my life, my purpose, my destiny, everything that He has in store for me? Is it worth it? You want to know why whenever you try to quit porn, it feels like it's almost impossible. It feels like the devil is just going 10 times harder than he used to. But when you weren't trying to quit, it was easy. You were just doing whatever you wanted to. You didn't feel anything. You didn't feel any resistance. So, my goal today is to make you realize that porn will destroy you if you let it. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 6, verses 18. And it says, "Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside the body. But whoever sins sexually sins against their own body. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own, you were bought at a price. Therefore honor God with your body." So when you sin, when you do lust, when you fall into lust, you are destroying your own body. You're not hurting anybody else, but you're killing off your own soul. And that's why it feels like you're losing a piece of your soul every time you go back to it. So whenever you go back to it, whenever you think about going back to it, I want you to keep this in your mind. Is this worth me losing my eternal reward of God's glory for a moment of pleasure? Is it worth me destroying my future for a moment of pleasure? Is it worth me destroying my soul for a moment of pleasure? Is it worth me destroying what God has for me, for my life, my purpose, my destiny, everything that He has in store for me? Is it worth it? So right now, I want you to pause this video and screen record the section I just said. And every time you think about going back to pornography, I want you to listen to that and realize that it's not going to be worth it. And it's never going to be worth it. And it never was worth it, right? So if you really want to quit this addiction, if you really are serious about this, if you're serious about quitting this addiction, because it will destroy you if you let it, you guys can check out the top link in the description. I got something for you guys. But with that said, hope this video helped you realize the dangers of pornography. Peace out, y'all.